Hi everyone, and welcome to the December edition of The Green Room with me, Laura Short from Green at Heart, and my colleague.
Hi folks, I'm John from Energy Price Saver, or the Energy Evangelist.
Well, it's definitely woolly jumper weather now, so we're all wrapped up. But this month we are continuing to talk about the alternative ways to save within your business. And one of the things that I just want to kind of highlight to everybody is about water. We've certainly had enough of it coming down over the last few days and weeks. So what do we do with it? It costs, some people think it's actually quite cheap. But in actual fact, you pay for water twice, because you pay for it to be supplied to your premises, and then you also pay for it to be disposed of as well. And one of the parts of that disposal is, of course, your surface water charge. So I know, John, you've looked at water within businesses lots of times. It tends to get a bit overlooked, doesn't it?
Yes, it's just seen as an expense which you just put up with. And the one thing which in some ways, it grates with me, if you had a water storage system, say for watering all the plants, and you collected every single bit of the water that came off your roof, you still wouldn't get a reduction on your sewage costs.
Yeah.
It's really annoying.
Yeah, it is. And the way that the kind of water costs are calculated is to do with your site area charge. So if you're metered on your business premises, it's actually worked out by literally the square footage of your property. But if you don't have all that surface area, if it's not hard standing, so if it's a permeable surface, grass, gravel, or a particularly installed permeable pavement, and if it doesn't drain to foul sewer, now there is a slight caveat with that, where if it passes through a United Utilities pipe in any way, you do have to pay for it. But if you can prove that it doesn't pass through a United Utilities pipe, for example, it's private land, it's farmland, or the pipe from your premises goes straight out to a water course, for example, you shouldn't have to pay for the full site area charge. You are eligible for a reduction in that.
Yes.
And you can find information on the United Utilities website about making a claim for a reduction. But I've dealt with clients over the years where the site area of their premises hadn't been calculated correctly by United Utilities. It's always worth checking on there. They have a little map where you can put your postcode in and have a look at what they define your site to be. And I've worked with businesses that were paying for units next door. I've worked with businesses who were only part of a block of flats, or a high-rise business, but they were paying for everybody because all the businesses sat underneath them. So they were actually paying for the surface area for the whole building. Sites aren't always defined clearly on Google Maps or historic documents of deeds of property sizes. So it's always worth checking, because you might be able to claim a reduction in your site area charge if not all that water goes into foul sewer.
Yeah, so it's just, to be honest with you, it's just having to be a little bit pedantic, because inevitably people are going to get it wrong. It's just like council rates. Occasionally you're put into the wrong band, and you should compare yourself against your neighbors and the people around you, because they get it wrong. And if we can be of any help, we'll do that for you. It's because we've done it before, and it's just looking at the fine detail.
Yeah, but it's an easy win, and it's an
Yes.
easy way of being able to save money within your business. Just literally by making a phone call or an email to us, we can have a look at it for you, and save you some money. And why would you not want that money back in your business?
Yes.
Say it over and over again, but if you can do these little things that put money back in your business, then you can go after the big goals and invest the money in whatever you need to help your business grow. Don't waste it on the small stuff when you could just be saving that straight away.
Yeah, I'll give you an example. I did it for a company which was running a warehouse. And to be honest with you, what I did was reasonably simple, but instead of them spending, I think, yes, it was originally they'd been spending 14 grand a year for water rates. And after we did a little bit of analysis for them, I was able to save them 2.5 grand. That's a nice little bit of money into your cash flow again. And it literally was being pedantic and getting the right supplier who had the right attitudes of wanting to work with their clients and look after their clients. Some of the suppliers will just charge you and they don't give a monkey's. But if you get the right customer support person and the right company, then wonders can be worked.
Absolutely. It's not all just about the expensive energy. Don't forget your waterworks at this time of year, and make sure you're making savings across all the resources that you use, because that way you're able to put more back in your business than you would have been able to before. And John and I don't mind being pedantic. We'll quite happily do that to save you a bit of time and hopefully a lot of money.
Yes.
So that's all we've got time for in December. We'll be back with a quick chat later on. But for now, it's bye from me.
And bye from me. Bye.